Germans have a particular fondness when it comes to rules and enforcing them. Except for here on the Autobahn, where you can drive however fast you want. And it's statements like this that makes Germans concerned about Americans driving in Germany. Foreigners hear of the famous fact that the Autobahn has no speed limit and can't wait to see it in action or drive on it to see if they can brave topping out speeds they could never legally get away with in their home country. Well, first, a majority of the Autobahn doesn't have speed limits, but not the entire thing. There are massive sections that do have a speed limit. If you see a white circle sign with black lines across it, this means it is the end of a zone. This could be the end of a no passing zone, or in the case of the no speed limit zones on the Autobahn, the end of a speed zone, obviously. And here you technically are allowed to drive as fast as you would deem safe. However, there is still a recommended speed limit of 130 kilometers per hour. And one of the most important rules, you're supposed to drive in the farthest right lane possible until you need to pass, and then you only pass on the left. Now, technically in the US, you're supposed to also pass only on the left, just like it is law in, for example, Oklahoma. But this isn't always adhered to. In fact, I would say it is surprising to most of our friends and family who visit us, just like it was for us when we first moved here, that Germans adhere to this so religiously. In Oklahoma, you'll have people just sitting in the left lane impeding traffic and without a care in the world, making driving on the highway significantly more frustrating. But still, at surface level, one would look at the idea that there are no speed limits on the Autobahn and say that it must be more dangerous and more stressful to drive on, but that is definitely wrong in my opinion. In Oklahoma, cars will be flying past you on your left or on your right, and it doesn't really matter. So you constantly have to be on edge watching for where someone might be sneaking up on you from all sides. In Germany, because there could be someone coming at Mach speed at any moment, you move to the far right and you theoretically know that a car will come on your left there passing and there are no worries. In fact, if you look at some countries with speed limits in place, there are quite a few who still have a higher deaths per month rate on highways than Germany, including the US. So technically, you're supposed to be safer driving on German highways than American highways.